Hi folks, Brandy here again with Making Your Own Formulas, and today I'll be going over what I call my dental support formula, dental health. I make it into a glycerite, which I've covered in others, and I will go over it briefly here. Today I don't need to actually make it into the glycerite, but I will be mixing my dry herbs together so that when I need to make my glycerite, it will be quick and easy. I do that as much as possible. That way when I need to make a formula into the glycerin formula, I have extra dry herb mixed up. It's real easy to weigh out your 3 ounces of herb, put 2 cups of glycerin and 1 cup of water, stir it all together, and just let it sit. It takes a total of 5 minutes. But if I have to go through everything and find my herbs and weigh them out, mix it up, and then put the glycerin with it, it sometimes just doesn't work out. If you've been busy at work all day, or if you've had whatever your case may be, it's easy just to have it already mixed up. So when I have a chance, I'll mix it up. So today, I had a few moments and I wanted to show you guys what we use in here. Here on the table, I have, we'll go over the ingredients just briefly here. It's black walnut hull, and you can buy this bulk from just about almost any herbal supplier. It does stain your hands a little black, but it washes off, no big deal. Then we have white oak bark, and I'll go over how these work in just a moment. So we have white oak bark. So we have 1 1/4 ounce of black walnut hull, and I'll put the recipe on the post or in the description box below, depending on which platform you're watching on. And then we have 1 ounce of white oak bark, and remember I weigh all of mine out, but they are in what you would consider parts. I'll put the parts and the weight, so if you don't have scales, you could measure this out in tablespoons or a 1/2 cup measuring cup or whatever, how much bulk you want to make. So we have 1 1/4 ounce of black walnut hull, 1 ounce of white oak bark. Then we have a 1/2 ounce of marshmallow root. This is the marshmallow root powder. You can also use the marshmallow root cut and sifted. Any of these will work one way or the other. The company I usually order from was out of the cut and sifted sometimes, so I order the powder, or vice versa, whatever I can get at the time. And then we have a 1/4 ounce of peppermint leaf, just plain old peppermint leaf there. And then we have 1 ounce of horsetail or shavegrass. It's known by either one. The company I order from, I believe, sells it as shavegrass, but the place I got the recipe from put it as horsetail. So if you're new into herbal remedies, that might be something to watch out for. If you see something named one thing, contact somebody that's been in it a little longer. There may be 2 names for it. Check your botanical name instead of searching the regular name. Things like that, just to watch out for. Okay, so we'll do it like this. So here we have black walnut. And I'm going to be looking at my notes because I don't want to confuse what herb goes for what. Because when I first made this, I knew it worked. I trusted the people I got the recipe from, and it has helped us greatly. So I didn't do a ton of research into what each herb did until a little bit later. And I just did a refresh this morning and made sure I had what herb did what straight. So I took a few notes so I don't confuse you guys. So black walnut is rich in a lot of minerals and silica. So some of the minerals it's rich in is calcium, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus, and iron, manganese, and your B complex vitamins. And of course your silica. Everybody knows, if you did a lot of research into skin, hair, or teeth health, silica is a major component there that you need to get. Its main thing that I have learned in the years to do this is the iodine in it. It helps to kill germs that are present in the mouth. Therefore, when you kill those germs, it can help that enamel to rebuild. It doesn't always work. This is not a cure-all, but it can help in some situations. It has helped us greatly and helped many other people. The healthier your diet is, the younger you are, any of those things are going to take an effect as well. But this has greatly helped many people of all ages. So your black walnut, those are your main things. It helps to kill that bacteria. It's rich in silica, so it helps make your bones and teeth strong. And then all of your other minerals. Everybody knows calcium and magnesium is going to help your bone growth, and that's basically all your teeth are, is a form of bone. So you definitely want to have your black walnut in there. Next we have on here our horsetail or shavegrass, whichever one it's known as. If you do a lot of research, once again, on hair, skin, bone health, you're going to run across horsetail. It's very mineral rich. It draws a lot of minerals up out of the ground, and you will hear it helps to remineralize your teeth. Basically, decaying of teeth means they don't have the minerals they need. That's the reason they're decaying. So if it's really rich in there, some people just take straight shavegrass as a supplement. Other people will use shavegrass in a tooth powder. I've not done that yet, but it does sound interesting. The other thing is it helps soothe inflammation. So a lot of people with oral issues will have inflammation of the gums or whatever, and it helps to shrink that back down and give you some relief there. Okay, and then we have peppermint. So it's also got some of your minerals such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, and all of that. And it does help in this instance because it is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. So it does play an important role in this formula. But its main point in this, I think, is mainly just to help make it taste good and to give it a little extra support. Peppermint is also known to be... Okay, so folks, we had a little bit of a camera issue here, but we left off with peppermint here. And I was saying how that peppermint helps to combine a lot of herbs and help them to do what they're supposed to do properly. So our next one is Marshmallow Root. It is an anti-inflammatory. It also helps to improve dry mouth. A lot of people may or may not realize it, but a lot of people do have issues with that. And saliva plays an important role in your oral health in helping to wash away bacteria, viruses, food particles, everything like that. So if you don't have enough of it, then you're going to have issues, obviously. A lot of people describe it as the bloodstream of the mouth, so it's very vital to your oral health. So you want to be sure you have your marshmallow root in there. And then what I consider one of the most important herbs of the whole process, they're all important, but to me, this one is one of the most, is your white oak bark. It is an astringent and is one of the most highest in calcium in the group. Obviously, calcium is good for your teeth health, and because it is an astringent, it helps to suck the infection or other issues out of gums, and it helps to tighten your teeth and gums, giving you obviously a healthier mouth. It helps your teeth and gums to stay tight, and when it does that, it helps to remove any kind of pockets or anything like that that you may have issues with that food particles then can hide in and increase your problems later on down the road. And I have the websites that I pulled some of this information from. Some of this information has come from just years of reading here and there, and I don't always remember exactly where I heard every last article of information. But then we have our herb mixed up. And so before the camera crashed, we had a little bit of an issue there. I just poured all of my herbs that were pre-measured into my bowl, stirred it up, and put it in here. Or you can put them all straight in here and give it a shake. So what I will do is I will label this with the name of the formula and today's date. I have a notebook, several of them, that has my formula recipes written down in it. So when I write the name of the formula on it, then if I need to know the ingredients, I know I can go look it up in my notebook. If you don't want to do that, or if you don't have a record system such as that, I would recommend to write your ingredients on there and the date, just so you know what's in there. I've made it for several years, so I have a good idea what's in there anyway, and I know what we use it for. So make sure you date it and put your name of your formula, ingredient list, ever how you want to do it, whatever works best for you. It also sometimes depends on how many people get into your herbal medicine test. If you or one other person are your main people into it, that's good. If you have a lot of people into it, sometimes it is good to put the ingredient label on there, just so that, you know, if someone has an allergy, or if someone has, if they say, I know yarrow is good for whatever, and that formula's main ingredient is yarrow, then they know they can use that. So it works both ways. So anyway, make sure you date it, and then what I will do is I will take this, and when I need to make more glycerite, I will take 3 ounces by weight of this dry herb mix and put it in a jar, quart jar, and then in a separate measuring cup I will combine 2 cups of your food grade glycerin and 1 cup of water. Stir that glycerin and water together, pour it over your dry herb mix, and then give it a shake. Let it set for 6 to 8 weeks, shaking it, you know, several times a week, and then strain it up. We use it personally as a after every meal is optimum. 2 dropperfuls after every meal. Obviously you would prefer to have your meal, brush your teeth, and use it. If you're unable to brush your teeth, swish your mouth out with a little water and use it anyway, because you definitely want to get those herbs on there. So we do about 2 dropperfuls, or a half a teaspoonful. Put it in your mouth, swish it around for just a moment, and then swallow. And that's how we've had good success with this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, be sure to comment down below, message me, whatever platform you're watching this on, and then if I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to maybe send you to someone that may know the answer. And remember, anything on this video has not been evaluated or approved by the FDA and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. So I hope you have fun with your herbal remedies. Comment down below and let me know what you do for your family for herbal remedies. And we'll see you again in the next video.